Okay. So people, today we are here to learn data analytics. We will get to know each and every aspect of data analytics, why it is being used, how this is being used in the market, why we have lot of uh, demand for data analytics in the market. We will see everything. So let me start. Before I can continue, let me introduce myself. My name is Gopi. I have overall 10 plus years of experience completely on the IT, both on data analytics and data engineering. I have worked as data analyst. I'm currently working as a data engineer and data analyst, right? Or I'm working for a team where we need data analyst and data engineer. So, right, in my previous organization, I have led a team of 10 members completely on data analytics and data engineering. Currently, I'm leading a team of data engineering where we are five people. So I'm working in one of the top MNC. And my shift time is 2 to 11, and I've been working as a part-time trainer here in the morning hours. Right, it's been almost 5 years I've been into the trainings as well. So with that note, you can understand you're into the good hands because I have good amount of experience in IT in the real time as well, and in the training field as well. I have good amount of experience working as a part-time trainer here. So that is about me. And if we ask about our institute, right, our institute is majorly focused onto the data side. If you search anything related to data, let it be data engineering, data analytics, power BI, snowflake, ADF, you search something on for the data, we are the one who is leading in the market. You can even in the search you can see we are the topping. Right, you would see us as a first result because we've been leading the market or industry in the data field only. So let's say you are not here for data analytics, right? You are here for ADF. We are leading here. You are for data engineering. We are leading here. So you're into the good hands, right? We are majorly focused on to the data side only. So we have enough experts here to teach ADF, ADE, and data analytics, data engineering, so whatnot. So we are one-stop destination for all the data related courses only. So that's about our institute. Okay, so with that note, right, we can complete our introduction. If you have any questions you can ask me, right? If you have any questions in between, you just unmute and ask me, right? So by end of the session as well, right, I'll keep the session open for Q&A only, right? No need to worry about that. With that note, let's get started, right? So whenever we start the new course, let us say you came for a new course, right, you will have few questions in your mind. What is the technology? Why the technology being used? What are the opportunities that we have on those things? So we will see those things, and first we will cover what is data analytics because we are here to learn data analytics. First we have to understand what is the data analytics, right? And the second one is why data analytics is being used in the market. So that's what this will make sure you understand the importance of data analytics. And the third one, where exactly the data analytics will be used and where are the opportunities available for you. That's very important. You are not simply learning for the knowledge, you're learning for your job, you're learning to get into a job, get
థ్యాంక్
into
యూ
an
కంపెనీ
opportunity,
నేను మెసేజ్ పెడతాను అది పంపించేసే వాళ్ళకి నీకు
right? And
ఆ నెంబర్
so
పంపిస్తాను మెసేజ్
oh, just a minute please. Okay, so we are here to get into an opportunity. So these are the very very important things that you have to learn before jump into the real time knowledge. Okay, so let's get started with these things. Okay, now what is data analytics? And data analytics is a process of collecting, cleaning, modeling your data and make the informed decision making out of that data using dashboards. Yeah, I know it's a bit confusing for you. So we will understand each and every aspect of now only, right? First, let us understand what is data and what is analytics, and then we will move on to what is data analytics completely, and then one after the other. So, meantime, I could see many new faces joined in. I would request everybody to share your details in the chat window, your name, phone number, email address. That would really help our admin team to get back to you to provide the recordings, demo materials, and course content as well. That would really help us. So please share your details in the chat window, your name, phone number, email address. Okay. So with that note, so let us try to understand what is data. Data is nothing but raw information only. So what do I mean by that? Let us say I have collected your information now. Okay, I have collected your information now. Right. Let us say people has given name, phone number, email address. Okay. So this is information, right? This information is nothing but data for me. Very valuable data, whatever it could be. So the piece of information that you provided is a data. So the piece of information is available for us. Every single piece of information is a data for me only. So which is very important for the organizations. So organizations, so let's say in this small demo itself, we have some amount of data. So let's think about the organization perspective, how much data we will have. So every piece of information is a data for us. So that could be structured, unstructured. What do I mean by that? Quantitative, qualitative. What do I mean by that? I'll come to that part. Okay. Right. This is nothing but the information. Let us say, right. Again, come back to our thing. Some people has given name, phone number, email address. Right. They have kept the side headings and given. Okay. Let us think this is structured. Some people has directly put their names, email address, phone number. Okay. Few people directly put their phone number, email address, or email address and phone number. So let's say, however, so this is all data for me. Maybe this is not structured, right? This is not structured way of putting in the data. That's okay. But as a data analyst, now let us say I wanted to analyze that data, the data that you're given. So I have to make sure that's in the form of structured. Okay. What do I mean by that? So let us say after collecting your data, I'll make an structured format of data. Name, phone number, email address. Okay. Now what is qualitative? Let us say how many number of people has joined in. Okay. That's one. How many people are using Gmail ID? How many people are using Yahoo email ID? So those, right, these are all quantitative and qualitative information that's there. So which I can analyze the data. Okay, which I can analyze the data. So data is nothing but a piece of information, whatever it could be, small, it could be large, whatever the piece of information that we have it in hand is called as an data. It could be structured, it could be unstructured, it could be cleaned data, it could be the uncleaned data as well. It's your responsibility as a data analyst. If you are becoming a data analyst, you should clean it, structure it, and make sure you have the proper data. On top of the data, you will analyze the data. Okay, these are the few things that we do. We will come to each and every step on it. No need to worry. Now let us understand what is analysis. Right? Let us say now you have, right, on a simpler note, right? Identifying data, need for what we need the data, understanding the raw data. So you should understand what kind of raw data you have received and everything. Determine the relationships, interpret the result. So I know this is very difficult to understand. I'll give a simple example here. I'll give a simple example here. You will understand it. And okay. Now let us say I have taken your name, phone number, email address. Along with that, let us say I have taken your education. Okay. Your experience or fresher. Okay. Your number of years experience. Let us say I have taken these many things from you. Now I wanted to understand how many people are joined. Let us say 11 people or 12 people joined. Okay. Let us say I wanted to know how many people have shared details. Okay. 8 people has shared details, right? I am getting every single details. Now I wanted to understand how many people are from different streams. I'll create a bar graph. Let us say BTech, 8 people, right? BSc, 2 people, BCom, 2 people. Okay, like that I will get to know from which, right? I wanted to analyze from which team they have joined the data. Data analytics demo. Okay. Now, let us say I wanted to understand how many people are experienced people, how many people are fresher people. I'll create a pie chart. Let us say 3 people are freshers, 6 people are experienced people. In this way, I can analyze. This is nothing but analyzing your data. Let us say how many people are 3 plus years, 4 plus years, 5 plus years. I wanted to understand 2, 3, 4. So this type of study is nothing but the data analysis. This is very, very much right important for any of the organization. Let's say they have sales information. Let's say they have sales information. Okay. Now I wanted to understand what are the total sales, what is the total profit, what is the total quantity sold. Okay. And which area, let us say in which region, north, south, east, west, right? Where it is performing better. Okay. Which products are solding, right? Selling better for me, right? Sold much better for me or selling much better for me. So, this is nothing but your data analysis. This is very, very important for any organization. So this is about data analysis. As simple as that. You get the raw data, clean it, structure it, analyze your data. Right? We will come up with one more example so that you will have clear understanding of data analysis. Okay. So So it's simple and right. Let us say data analysis process of converting your raw data. Raw data in the sense, right? Any kind of data, structured, unstructured, you will make it a structure and converting your raw data into actionable insights. Nothing but let us say you have a data like this in the form of numbers, text. See, there are lot of uncleaner data is there, right? Lot of missing information, there could be many things. So as a data analyst, it's your responsibility to take care of this data, right? Make sure you handle this missing data or null values and everything, convert this raw data into more meaningful insights in the form of dashboard like this. What is that? A dashboard like this, right? Converting, right? And in high level, data analytics is nothing but converting this kind of data into this wonderful dashboard so that business users can consume this, right? Can consume this. So this, right? This is the basic data analytics, and right? Let us say you have an business, you have data like this. To read it from data, this would take a lot of time. If you have a dashboard like this, it would take only few minutes to read it. We will see that example in a minute or two, right? In a minute or two. Okay. So now let us understand why data analytics is important. Now we have understood, right? What is data analytics? Nothing but converting of raw data in the form of text, numbers into a graphical representation in the form of bar graph, pie chart, and many other things. So these called as an data analytics. So now let us understand why data analytics is being used. So let us think, sorry, let us think this bulb as your business. If you wanted to improve your business like this bulb, so you have to, right? You have to have the data analytics in place to understand, to make the informed decision making, to identify trends. What do I mean by identify trends? Let us say whether your sales is going up or not, whether your profit is, you're getting the profit or you're getting the losses. Those are the trends, how these things are there. Okay. Now, to solve any business problem, let us say you're running into losses. Okay, let us say you have some losses at two stores. You wanted to solve that problem. So to do all of these activities to improve your operations, I'll give clear examples to each and everything. Okay, to gain competitive advantage, right? Business is a competitive world today, right? So we have to gain the advantage with others. So then only we can lead the business, right? These are the few things that you wanted to understand why data analytics is important. I'll give it an example. Okay, let us say you're having a sample superstore. Let's think you're as a business owner. Let's forget that you're a data analyst for now. Let's say you have a business. Okay, sample superstore, let's say a Ratnadip superstore or Vijay superstore, some kind of superstore. Okay, you're running a superstore. Okay, you have stores in Hyderabad, Bangalore, Chennai, Mumbai, and all major cities. And let's say let's think you have stores in all the major cities. Now you wanted to understand, right? Let's say you, right, two stores in Hyderabad, let's say in Amirpet, KPHP, Kukkatpalli. There are three stores. You're running into the losses. Now you wanted to understand the reason why you're getting into the losses, right? Because you're getting the losses, you can't remove those stores. Am I right? Let's say you're getting the losses in Amirpet. You're getting the losses in Kukkatpalli. You can't simply remove those stores. You have to identify the reason for the losses, right? Losses, and then you have to make a decision there to overcome those losses. Then only your business will improve. Otherwise, if you simply keep removing your stores, that would not make your business loss for much longer, right? So let us say you have a data like this. Now you wanted to do all the manual calculation. Now let's say I wanted to have last 6 months sales. Okay. Last 6 months profit. Okay. Which product is doing better? Just give me a minute, and okay. Right. Let's say you wanted to understand which area is performing better. Okay. What categories? Let's say dairy products, steel items, let's say stationery items, which are doing better, which are not doing better. You wanted to understand these kind of things. Okay. You have a manual data. Okay. You wanted to do all the manual calculation. Okay. You wanted to do all the manual calculation. How much time this could take only? How much time it could take, and let's say you wanted to do all the manual calculation, it will take at least 2 days to go. Okay, 2 days, minimum 2 days to for one store. Let us say you have three stores. 3 into 2, 6 days to understand what is your problem. Okay, and your this is all manual calculation, you are doing it very very fast. Okay, and your manual calculation will have the accuracy problems. You don't know how much manual errors has been there in this. So to avoid all of these things, what we would be doing is we will create a dashboard, right? We would create a dashboard like this. Now let us say how much time this would take to read this dashboard. Let us say you have city name Hyderabad, Bangalore, Chennai, right? Let us say you have store name, Amirpet store, Kukatpalli store, KBHP store, kind of thing. Now, how much time, let us say you could see total sales, quantity sold, profit. You are understanding each and every aspect. How the last 6 months has been there, how the last 12 months has been there. You can also set the timeline for 12 months, 18 months under. In the before example, right? In the before example, if you wanted to go for 12 months, you have to do the recalculation again. Here, no need to do the recalculation. Just change the timeline. That's it. Within no time, you can change the timeline and you can do the majority of the things. And you can see which area is performing better as well. Okay. Which area is performing better. So here, sorry, Andy. So here it's very very easy for us to understand. Now tell me how much time it would take to read this kind of dashboard for one store. Let us say half an hour. Okay, not even half an hour. Let's say 1 hour. right? You are doing the deep study. Let's take one. So you have three stores, 3 into 1, 3 hours you take. That means in the same day, you would close all the studying part. And about accuracy, your manual calculation might have the problem of accuracy, but my dashboard will not, because this will automatically QC it before the deployment, and we would deploy this once everything is good. So that means it has 99.9999% of accuracy, right? So these two are very, very important, right? These two are very, very important. Let us say you have taken faster decision only, right? But you have taken the wrong decision. You will fall down in the running race, and your competitors will run faster than you, right? Let us say you are taking the right decision, but you are taking the slower decision. Meanwhile, your competitors will run faster in the competition, right? So in the both the ways, you are lagging in the market, in the business world. So in this growing world, in this competition world, taking the right decision, taking the faster decision is very, 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 very important. So that's where we help a business to grow much faster, much better, to understand where they were lagging, to solve their business problem, even their operations. And let us give one example for their operations, and we'll solve, right? We'll go to the next one. Okay. Let us say, right, let us say they were doing the stock calculation, right, every Friday or Thursday. Okay. Now let us say one or two people would be doing the calculation, and they will note down all the stock information. So on Friday they have done the stock, so they wanted to send it on Saturday morning or Saturday evening. But on Saturday, after their stock calculation, let us say 100 items it's in the stock, 95 items there is a one bulk order came, they have taken it. So but by the time they have given, there is 100 stock. By the next week they will not import this, because they have under 100 stock here. But unfortunately at the last moment, they, right, it has got this all done, and then it has only 5 items left. For the next week, we will have less number of items to sell, right? So instead of that, we can improve the operation with our dashboard as well. I'll keep the stock information as a dashboard, right? Right, by taking the information like how much quantity, let's say 100 quantity. Every time you sell some items, I will minus, and I'll get the information like 5 items left. I'll show you the dashboard. At the last moment, they can take this dashboard as a report, download this as a report, and send it to the people. So you have only 5 items left, you need to get 95 items for this stock. Okay, even in this way they can improve their operations, right? So we will help them in every single aspect. It's possible only, right? It's possible. So now, right, if you wanted to grow, so we will receive comprehensive data insights from our existing data. So we would see only from the existing data, we will save time and cost, right? We, let's say in the before example, we have saved 3 days of time and 3 days of cost to only 3 hours, right? We have implemented many of the operational uh, things, and we have taken the advantage of, all right, adaptive and captive advantage of that. Adapt with the situation, with the current situation automatically. Data driven decisions. Only we take the decisions based on the existing data by seeing the dashboard itself. Right? With that, we'll have enough time to compete in the market, and we can also expand that. So these are the advantages of your data analytics. So what is the data analytics? Converting of your raw data into meaningful insights in the form of dashboards, in the form of bar graph, pie chart, and these kind of thing is called as an data analytics. And why it is being used? To improve any kind of business. So everything is a business in this world, and so whether it is a small business, whether it is a larger business, doesn't matter. Every place there is a business, we need the data analytics for sure. I'll give an example for that as well, you will understand it very clearly. Okay, so before we proceed into the further slide, I could see many new people has joined in. I would request everybody to share their details in the chat window, your name, phone number, email address. After this session, you will get the recording, you will get the demo material, you will get the course content as well. So please do not miss it. So please share your details in the chat window, your name, phone number, email address. That's it. Okay, your name, phone number, email address in the chat window, so that would really help us. Okay, now let's jump into the next slide. So I'll hold it for a minute or two to share you the details. So please, right, you will not miss anything. Please share your details. Right, I'll hold it for a minute here, and then we will proceed further on. Okay. So before I continue to the next slide, I'll hold it for a minute to share your details, your name, phone number, email address. Please share your details, Andy. Right? Will not miss anything. Right. Okay. So where exactly the data analytics is being used? Now, in which area? It's there in every single place where there is a business, and whether it is a small business, whether it is a larger business, we are there. Let us take a simple example. Let us take a tea stop owner. Okay, right, you might be staying in hostels, you might be staying right nearby PGs and all, right. Let's say you wanted to have a cup of tea every morning, right. You will go to the nearby tea stall and then you will take, right, a cup of tea. So even the tea stall owner need the data analyst, right? I would say not data analytics is needed. So how does, right, let us say he has 10,000 counter every single day. Now he will, right, he will do his data analytics, right? 2,000 for grocery, 2,000 for employees, right? Let us say 2,000 for other expenses, and he will make sure shop, right, other expenses in the sense like milk, or right, groceries would come in the milk and other things, right, and 2,000 or 4,000 he will feel it as a profit. Okay, so this is a basic analysis he will do every single day after the counter is closed, right. Maybe this is very tiny business. He does not need a data analyst like you, because he can do his data analysis, but he is doing his data analyst for sure, right. Right, he is doing his analysis where exactly the business is doing better, where exactly the business is not doing better, so that he will improve the next day, right. So now, right, even with one more example, right, where exactly the data analytics has been there. Let us say, right, you're staying in hostel, your parents is sending you 10K per month, right, 10K. Okay. In 1 month, you have spent 15,000. Okay. In 1 month, you have spent 15,000. Now you wanted to analyze where exactly you have spent the 15,000 to make sure you will not do the mistake next time. So you will get your bank statement. Okay. And try to understand, right, hostel fees 7K, right, maybe, right, restaurant 2K, shopping 5K kind of thing. You are doing some data analysis. Even in your regular day-to-day life, you can have data analysis, and whenever, right, there is a possibility you will do the data analytics. So data analytics there in each and every single place, right. It's not like it will be there in one place. So even in the organizations, you take any kind of business, right, any kind of business, whether it is banking sector, whether it is security sector, healthcare sector, right, manufacturing. If you want me to give an example, let us say I have received 1,000 quantity, right, 1,000 kg of raw material. Out of that, 500 kg in process, 200 kg is already processed. So those kind of dashboard also I can give it to the user, so that they can perform it much better, right. It's there, right. Data analytics would be there in every single place, and so it's not like it would be there in only one industry. So with this slide, what you wanted to understand is, if this is there at any many places as much as possible. Okay, So you will have more number of opportunity if it is there in more places. If data analytics is there in more places, you will have more number of opportunities. When you have more number of opportunities, you will have high chances to land into a job only, right? You will have high chances to land into a job. So that's what data analytics plays a crucial role in the business world, and you are the one who are going to analyze their business data and make their business improved. So that's what the highest paying jobs, I would say, one of the highest paying jobs, because you will help their business directly, and it's there in every single area. So you will have more number of opportunities. When you have more number of opportunities, the landing into a job would be comparatively easy with the other technologies, right? So these are the few things that you wanted to understand. Now we have understood what is data analytics, why it is being used in the market, where exactly it is being used in the market. Is it clear? Any question so far? Right? Any question so far? I would wait for a minute. If you have any questions, I would request you to share your right, ask your questions. And right, if you haven't shared your details yet, I would request you to share your details, your name, phone number, email address. That would really help us, right? That would really help us to share your details, right? Share the details, share the demo recordings and other things. Please don't leave it. I would request to share your details in the chat window, your name, phone number, email address. Okay. So now let us try to understand. Now we have understood what is data analytics, right? Why it is being used, where exactly is being. Now we have to understand what exactly we will do in every single day in our day-to-day life as a data analyst. What you would be doing. So what are the tasks you are going to perform? Okay, that's we will see. Okay. Now, now steps in data analytics. It's simple and right. You have to collect the data. Let us say a business owner came to you and said, right, I have a business problem. You have to ask where is the data, where exactly it is stored, whether it is in Excel files, SQLs, cloud. You have to ask and collect the data. After collecting the data, you have to check the data. If there is any structured unclean data is there, you have to clean it, you have to structure it, and then you have to finalize the structured data. Okay, and then you have to analyze it, as I told you, right? As I told you before, you have to analyze your data. What is the total sales, what is the total profit? Okay, what is the total profit? And then where exactly category wise sales, categories wise profit, what is 6 months trend, profit and sales trend. So these things you will analyze it, and then after analyzing, you will have to represent that in a dashboard, right? Analysis is all about, you might study the data and understand, and then you will analyze the data, and then you write to show your result. You have to prepare a dashboard, right? You have to prepare a dashboard. That is nothing but data visualization. You will create bar graphs, you will create pie charts, you will create line charts, and you will arrange them into wonderful dashboard, and then you will make a data visualization, and then you will interpret the result and say, right, interpret is nothing but what are the different trends that you have observed in the data, and you will communicate that to the business people. Now what are the different types of data analysis are there? Okay, what are the types, right? Let us say you have descriptive data analytics. That means, right, you have a business running, right? You have a business that is running, and you wanted to understand where exactly it is running better, where exactly it is not running better, and you wanted to understand every single aspect, and you will do the general descriptive data analytics. Okay, predictive, that means you are trying to understand future. Predictive means I am going to predict the next 6 months, next 12 months, how it is going to be there, what are the ups and downs you are going to have, so that you will be prepared with that, and then you will make sure you were ready for the next 6 months or 12 months. So that is the predictive data analytics. So you will do much more things here. Okay. And then prescriptive data analytics. What do I mean by that? So we will understand the pain points. So let us say, right, I wanted to understand the pain points where exactly there could be a problem. There is no problem, but there could be a problem in my business. And then, right, I wanted to see where exactly I can improve and other things. So those are the things provided in the prescriptive data analytics, right? Prescriptive data analytics. These are the few things. And then there is one thing, diagnostic data analytics. In the last example, as we have seen, right? Your sample soap store is running into losses. So you jumped in and doing the data analytics to solve those problems. That is nothing but a diagnostic. That means you already have the problem. You already have the problem in your business. Now you wanted to solve that problem using my data analytics. Data analytics can be used for different purpose, not only to solve the problems, right? So to understand future, to understand how the business is performing, where exactly I can do better, where exactly I'm lagging. So those things also. Or else if you have some problems, right? Every single aspect we would help the business. It's not that, right, once they ran into losses, they will come back to us. No, it's not like that. So we just help in every single aspect possible. So they wanted to understand, right, every single aspect of this business, whether they are running losses, whether they wanted to predict future, whether they wanted just to understand how their business is running, where exactly they can improve, or they just wanted to understand where exactly the pain pointers are there and how to overcome that. Every single aspect a data analyst is needed. So it's not like we only serve one purpose for the business, we serve many things for the business, and that's what the reason a data analyst plays a crucial role in the growing a business. Okay, these are the things that you wanted to understand. Okay, these are the things that you wanted to understand as a data analyst. And okay, now do you have any questions so far, right, before I jump into the another slide? Okay, what are the key skills that are required for you? Okay, what are the key skills that are required for you? So I would say Excel is a basic thing for the data analyst. And if you go for any data analyst interview, nobody will ask you whether you know Excel or not, whether you know, right, interview questions on Excel, because the way how you breathe, the way how you eat the food, that's what the Excel is. You should know it by default. Okay. Advanced Excel, like creating pivots, creating tables, creating uh, I would say Power Query things, cleaning up the data, building the dashboard in Excel. It's an end to end, right? I would say Excel is one of the tool that do the end to end data analysis. What do I mean by end to end? Let's say you wanted to collect the data. You can collect the data here. You can clean the data. You can structure the data. You can analyze the data using pivot tables. Okay. And you can visualize the data using Excel graphical representations. Okay, and you have many topics here like pivoting, power query, right, dashboarding, graphs, right, many things are there here to learn. So advanced Excel is must and should for any data analyst. So right, I have seen people who is struggling without knowing Excel in data analytics people, because right, let us say you wanted to build a dashboard in some other technology, let's say Power BI or any other things. Okay, but basically when you try to understand the basic data, you will get into the Excel and then you will try to read the data here in the Excel itself, and then once everything is done, we will move on to the other technology sometimes. So that's the major thing the majority of the people does. So Excel is that basic for you. So you have to learn till the advanced level of Excel. Okay. And next, SQL. So SQL is a language only. So it's a language that communicate with the databases and all. So why do we have, right, as you sir, you might have one question here. Sir, you have told this is an end-to-end tool for data analytics. Then why we have to go for SQL and other technologies. Here we can do the end-to-end. Yes, Excel is an end-to-end technology, but Excel has storage limit. Excel has 30 lakh line items storage limit of kind of thing, and even if you have kept 10 lakh line items and all, it will start getting hanged up. Okay, so it cannot handle large amount of data. For smaller amount of data, Excel is a wonderful tool, there is no doubt about it. But for larger amount of data, Excel cannot hold the large amount of data. Then we choose to go with SQL. So this can store large amount of data, clean structure large amount of data, and analyze as well, right? You can do group wise, you can do joins, you can do many things here, right? But the major thing, the problem with SQL is it cannot visualize your data. Let's keep visualization aside, but let's understand the importance of SQL. If you are into the data world, let us say you are a data engineer, data scientist, or even the right AML builder, or let us say you are not into the data world, you are a Python backend developer kind of thing. So SQL is the backbone, because from here we will pull the data for everything, right? So SQL is like the mandatory thing that you wanted to know. So if you wanted to be a data analyst, data engineer, data scientist, whatever the data role you pick up, without SQL, it's 100% impossible to live in this job. So that's the level of importance that we have for SQL. But the problem with SQL is it cannot visualize the data. It will store, right? The major purpose of SQL is to store the large amount of data, clean it, structure it, keep it in the structured format. So that's the importance of SQL. Now to visualize the data, we will bring a visualization tool, Power BI, because Power BI is leading the market like anything. So, even a couple of years before, there are few other tools as well, which is almost competing with the Power BI. But now, Power BI occupies more than 60 percentage of your data analytics industry, right? Dashboarding industry, BI industry, right? So, now learning the trending tool is very, very important. That's what we have included Power BI here as a technology. Okay. And then, and then we have included Python. Okay. So in Power BI, we build dashboards. Okay, we will build bar graph, pie chart, and many other things. And Power BI is also having lot of intelligent aspects in it. So we will see each and every aspect of that in our course. Okay. Now, next we have Python as a coding knowledge. So in the data world, Python is very, very important. You are a data engineer, you should know Python for PySpark. You are a data scientist, you should know LLMs, right? Data science modules and all other things. Right, you are a data analyst. You should know Pandas, Seaborn, Matplotlib. So these are the few libraries we covered from Python, along with the basics of Python. So Python also plays a crucial role when it comes to the data analytics or the data world. Okay, so these are the few things that you have to learn as a data analyst, and we cover all of these things in our classes from the scratch. In the Excel, we started from the where this is the cell, this is a column, this is a row. We started from that level. We don't directly jump into the advanced level. We started from the scratch, like a school boy came and came here and sitting in the class. If they wanted to understand, they will understand. We will uh, teach from that basic level to the advanced level. Okay, you no need to worry if you don't know anything. Should I know anything? No, you don't require any prerequisite for that. You just need to show the interest. You just need to spend on practicing so that you will master the data analytics for sure. Okay, so these are the few things that you wanted to understand. So with this, right, I would say this. Right, this would be last slide. So with that, we will wind up for today. Right, we will go to the Q&A session. If you have any questions, you can ask me. And meanwhile, I would request please share your details in the chat window, your name, phone number, email address. So these are the three things that are very much important, because we will share you the recording, we will share you the material, we will share you the course content as well. Please share your details in the chat window, your name, phone number, email address. Okay. So Now let us directly jump into roadmap. So for any data analyst, they have to understand the business problem, why they are doing the data analytics, whether they wanted to understand where exactly they've been lagging, or whether they just wanted to do the predictive data analytics, prescriptive data analytics. You should understand this business problem, right? And then go to data collection and data cleaning activity, and then data analysis and data visualization activity. Right, once you're done with the visualization, you have prepared a wonderful dashboard. You should understand the trends in the inside that, and you have to communicate along with your dashboard. And you should give your dashboard, and you should give your output as well. And then you will communicate with the business people. They will come back again and they will solve the business problem. That's the plan for a data analytical role only, right? You should understand the business problem, why you are doing a dashboard, and according to the business problem, you should collect, clean the data, visualize and keep your data ready, and interpret the results and communicate the same insights, dashboard, whatever your findings to the business people. They will go back and they will solve the business problem, right? This is the basic roadmap of a data engineer, and they have to learn SQL, Excel, Power BI, Python in the modern world for sure. Okay, so these are the few things that you have to understand for today. Okay, so with this note, I'll open the session for Q&A. So there is no right question, there is no wrong question. You ask me a question, I'll answer it. And okay, don't hesitate to ask your questions. And the meantime, if you people haven't shared your details, please share your details in the chat window. Okay, that is the only request we have. And now the session is open for Q&A. You can ask your questions only. If no questions, feel free to drop off, but make sure you drop your details here so that we will get back to you with the recording and other things. Any questions, Andy? Right. I appreciate if you ask some questions, Andy. Thank you. I could see few people sharing their details. I would request everybody to share your details before your drop off. Right. So how many months? Actually, we are planning for 3 months course, 90 days. So, right, Monday to Friday classes and Saturday and Sundays for practice purpose. So we will provide the placement assistant, and we will all right. We do have a separate group for job portals, right, where jobs, right, all the distinct jobs specifically for our institute. So we'll post it there, and we will also provide you the right support in resume building, support in your Naukri profile building and your LinkedIn profile building, and we'll help you in the process as well. Right? We will provide end-to-end support from our side. So course fees and all, right, your admin team will let you know only. So you can get back to your right our admin team, so they will let you know. Okay. Okay. Any other questions? So I would request everybody to ask your questions. If no questions, right, no problem. Okay, Andy, thank you so much for today. If you do not have any questions, you may drop off. Thank you. హలో సార్. హోప్ డెమో విన్నారా సార్? మీరు బాగుందా సార్? అవునా సార్? ఓ సారీ సార్, అంటే మీరు జాయిన్ అయితే మధ్యలో మీరు మాట్లాడుతుంటే మీరు ఉన్నారేమో అనుకున్నాను. ఓకే ఓకే సార్, డన్ డన్. ఓకే సార్. అదే సార్, నిన్న కూడా వచ్చే సార్, బాగానే ఇచ్చాను మరి డెమో అయితే. ఒకసారి మీరు వినండి, ఏదైనా ఫీడ్బ్యాక్ ఉంటే చెప్పండి సార్ ఒకసారి. సో, ఆ, ఏదైనా ఉంటే చూద్దాం, బట్ మోస్ట్లీ నేనైతే బాగానే ఇచ్చాను సార్. అది మరి ఎందుకో. ఓకే సార్. ఓకే సార్. వీళ్ళు 10-15 అన్నారు, అందుకే నాకేం సార్, మనం మాట్లాడదాం సార్. మీరు ఒకసారి కూడా చూడండి అది. ఓకే సార్, done. ఉమ్. Uh, Aki, you are not here.